The training hall of the Thalrex Dominion was built to intimidate. Ceilings soared 50 meters high, humming with power fields. The floors were made of compressed obsidian. Every wall bore the scars of centuries of combat drills from some of the strongest species in the galaxy today. All eyes were on a single match. On one side stood Commander Drackle, a towering Thalrex warchief whose armor plates were forged from near-indestructible volcanic alloy. He had crushed war machines with his bare hands. He had single-handedly ended skirmishes. His presence alone silenced rooms. On the other side stood a human, a small one, Cadet Lyra Hale, barely 19, her dark hair tied back, wearing simple training fatigues instead of powered armor. No shields, no implants, just a human girl. The spectators, soldiers, tacticians, even alien scientists watched with barely concealed amusement. Fragile species, as Iorian whispered. This will be quick, another laughed. A warm-up for the commander, said someone near the front. Drackle crossed his arms as Lyra approached. His molten red eyes gleamed. You humans requested this duel, he growled. You want to join Dominion Special Forces? But strength is earned, not granted. If you cannot withstand even my opening strike, you have no place here. Lyra simply rolled her wrist, loosening her joints. That's fine, she said lightly. I only need one chance. The watching soldiers erupted in laughter, but Drackle did not laugh. There was something about the girls. Come steady. Too steady, begin, barked the Arbiter. Drackle moved first. He didn't test her. He didn't probe. He didn't hold back. He lunged with a mid-strike blow, one powerful enough to pulverize stone, crush reinforced armor, and send veteran soldiers flying like leaves in a storm. His fist cut through the air like a meteor. Spectators leaned forward, expecting the human to be thrown across the arena. Instead, Lyra lifted one, hand just one, and she blocked him, not with struggle, not with bracing, not with her full body weight. She simply placed her palm in the path of his strike, and the moment his armor came within a centimeter of hurt, shattered, the volcanic alloy cracked like dried paint. Fragments exploded outward in a shockwave, before his fist even reached her skin. The entire gauntlet disintegrated. The hall fell silent. Drackle stumbled backward, staring at his bare, trembling hand. What did you? Lyra stepped forward, completely unharmed. You said humans had to prove themselves, she said softly. So here I am. The observing soldiers whispered in shock. No armor failure could do that. She didn't even activate tech. That was raw force. Drackle flexed his hand as pain shot through his arm. No human has that strength, he snarled. Explain yourself. Now. Lyra took a breath. You know humans come from a death world, she said. But you never bothered to learn what that truly means. Drackle paced around her, circling like a predator. Our records say your world is difficult, he admitted grudgingly. Unpredictable, dangerous. But this, he motioned to his shattered armor. This is beyond what your physiology suggests. Lyra smiled faintly. Do you know what happens when a species evolves on a world where everything tries to kill them? Where fear is constant? Where pressure, biological, environmental, emotional is always pushing, always building? Drackle stopped. What are you implying? That humans don't break when pushed, Lyra said. We adapt, fast. Faster than any species the Dominion has ever studied. She rolled up her sleeve, revealing faint scars, old ones. Every time life knocked us down, our bodies responded. Muscles rewired. Bones grew denser. Reflexes rewrote themselves. Stress doesn't damage us the way it does others. It strengthens us. The scientists in the audience stiffened. Their eyes widened. You mean your body adapted during training? No, Lyra answered simply. My body has been adapting my entire life. Before Drekel could respond, she dashed forward, not with superhuman speed, but with terrifying precision. She stopped just in front of him. Try again, she whispered. He hesitated. If I strike now, you won't kill me, she interrupted. You can try. Drekel snarled and swung. This time he used both fists, his entire weight, his full augmented strength. The shockwave alone rippled the air, but Lyra moved like water. She deflected the blow with her forearm, pivoted, and slammed her palm against his chest plate. The sound was like lightning. Commander Drekel flew back 50 meters and cratered into the obsidian floor. His chest armor ruptured clean open. Gasps spread through the hall. She overpowered a Thalrex warchief, without armor, without implants. What kind of human is she? Drekel groaned and sat up, wheezing. But his eyes were blazing not with rage, but with something else. Respect, double quotes you, are no ordinary human, he rasped. Lyra shook her head. There are millions like me. That statement hit the observers like a punch. Drekel forced himself to stand. Even battered, even humiliated, he faced her with dignity. Tell me, human, he growled. What drives you to be this strong? Lyra met his gaze. Because humans don't fear impossible odds, she said. We fear what happens if we don't try. A long silence settled. Then Drekel knelt. The hall erupted in disbelief. On behalf of the Thalrex Dominion, he said, voice echoing, I accept the humans into special forces. You have shown us a glimpse of what your species is capable of. He pushed himself to his feet again, glaring at the stunned audience. And if any of you doubt her strength, his voice turned into a roar. Step forward and test it yourselves. Not a single soldier moved. Lyra clasped her hands behind her back and looked up at Drekel. So, does that mean I passed training? The mighty warchief actually chuckled. You pass, he said. More than that, you have changed the Dominion's understanding of humanity. He leaned in closer, and perhaps of fear itself. Later that night, Lyra sat in her bunk. She replayed the fight, not out of pride, not out of victory, but out of concern. If she could do that now, if one 19-year-old human could break Dominion armor, what would happen when humanity truly stepped onto the galactic stage? The galaxy had no idea what it was inviting, and Lyra knew humans weren't feared yet. But they would be, because this was only the beginning. Asterisk.